Hello everyone, this is Robert Henry Reaper, and it's cold. It's really, really cold. Like it's, yeah. So I'm sitting here at home, and I'm thinking, a lot of you, yeah, words. A lot of you are probably doing the same thing. You are huddled around your warm television glow, and not really thinking about, you know, anything beyond what's happening on the next episode of Survivor or whatever reality show is showing right now. Um, yeah, I don't have television. I haven't had television in quite some time now. Um, Surprisingly, I'm doing well without it. But there are so many more important things that are going on right now. Mainly the TPP would be right up there on top. That's the Trans-Pacific Partnership. It is, well, it is about as illegal as you can get. You get, there. Uh, you have basically the executive branch of the government doing this treaty, there, treaty, and, they, well, one, it's not really a treaty, and two, if it was a treaty, then Congress would have more say in it, but they don't. They have that much say in it, and a lot of people aren't happy about that. And with what information has been released, because this has all been done secretly, they have good reasons not to be happy. Basically, gives it does a lot of bad things, but the one that really, really just right at me is it basically gives a select number of corporations, which are about 600, and there are lists and whatnot of the names, because thankfully this has been leaked. And it basically allows those corporations to become, and I quote, corporate nations. They pretty much would be able, actually, pretty much, what's the wrong word? They would be able to go in to any nation that is a part of the treaty, and they would uh, basically say, okay, this is interfering with our means of profit, and so you will have to either stop this or let us do this or whatever. We want your resources, we want your house, whatever, just whatever the hell they want. And they can say, we're going to do that, and if you say no, we're going to sue you for countless millions, and we will take it to a special tribunal of elected people, basically corporate judges, and you will have to go before these courts, or if you're that lucky. I mean, it might just be done without your defense, and then they will sue you, and you will lose shit tons of money, and then they will take your stuff anyways, because they will. And so America's trying to get into that with Canada, which I wouldn't have thought Canada, but whatever. And Japan and a bunch of other locations. China is evidently trying to get into it currently, not on the roster yet. But and it does other things like uh, basically allows them to restrict websites, etc., etc. Just general censorship and dominion over the people. Yay. And evidently there's also the TTIP, which is basically the same thing with the other oceans. So with Europe and Africa and America and whatnot. Yeah. And yeah, so people should make sure this shit doesn't happen, and if the shit does happen, rise up, get your voices together, go tell your neighbors, say, hey, we are no longer free citizens. I mean, we're barely free citizens right now, and when I say barely, I mean in the most minor sense are we a free citizens. We are a police state. Look at the NSA. They exist. Look at the militarized police officers everywhere. You know, with their freaking military-esque vehicles to go and deal with riots or such. You know, uh, just it's disgusting. And then they're breaking the law by creating new laws that are unconstitutional. And we need to stop this. We need to do this now while we still have that one little sliver of freedom. And when I say sliver of freedom, I mean while we are still outside of the FEMA camps. And if you don't know about the FEMA camps, go look it up. They exist. They have been built, and they are there so that they can shove as many American citizens as they want into it that pose even the slightest resistance. I mean, hell, I'm sure I'm on the list. I'm not kidding. I actually expect these motherfuckers to come for me. And yeah, I'm not going to go down quietly. I will resist. I will use what little freedom I have, and I'll try my best to be an American, a true American, not a corporate America. Corporate America is one of the greatest evils that I have ever witnessed in my life. And this will be the year. 2014 is when people are going to start paying attention. They have to, because there's not much more time. You know, I mean, I don't expect our freedoms to last until the end of the decade at our current rate. Think about that. Talk to someone who knows. Just Google it if you have to. It's out there. Pay attention, open your minds, and wake up.